Mm, I'd say Yennefer and Trish.
Yennefer
Dandelions.
wasn't in Novigrad. Triss was. But Ciri never found her. Maybe Dandelion. They liked each other a lot.
So I guess either way it gives you the same options. Because last time I picked Dandelion just because she had tried to contact Dandelion.
Dreamt of a swallow at first. After that, just nightmares.
At times the dreams can multiply. Show the past as well as the future.
The swallow. It symbolizes Ciri. She contacted Dandelion. I didn't know he was in town.
The poet. Heard about him. Someone left him the Rosemary Thyme in their will.
The Rosemary Thyme? Where's that?
As you enter the city through the red light district, you come upon a bridge. The Rosemary is just past it.
Dandelion inherited a brothel?
So I've heard.
Thanks for your help.
Good luck, Witcher. I hope you find your Ciri.
Yep. So that's just a little side thing. I mean, basically that points you towards Dandelion. That's basically all it does. Don't know if I want to do Broken Flowers just yet. But it is lower level. I just know there's not a lot of experience, and there's a lot of pain in the ass stuff that goes into it. Might do the Black Pearl first. I might try, now that I have everything unlocked, seeing if I can get the Griffin upgrades. Although, let's see if... Well, actually, I can look at them now. So let's see... Can I even make enhanced Griffin boots? Because I have the Griffin boots right now. Yeah, and they're required level 11. Enhanced Griffin armor is level 18. So, yeah, I don't really need to get the upgrades for them just yet. Yeah, I'll never be able to equip those. Stupid. Not until, like, the very end of the game, and then they're basically pointless. Oh, those are 18. So I assume the sword is 18 as well. Yeah, okay. So let's do Broken Flowers. Because why not? I know exactly where it is. It's not really a big deal. It's pretty easy to get to.
Our world will burn! Burn in the eternal fire!
Still really wish you could just go into the Eternal Fire Chapter and just kill people. You know, just end the Church of the Eternal Fire.
Oh, Rachel. You saved me.
Ugh, I'm so uncomfortable today.
Next time I'll rip your fucking legs off and shove them up your ass till you've toes for teeth! Get out in the nick of time, as always!
Zoltan, with your boot to someone's ass, as always. Who were those men?
Local colour. I wasn't gone more than a moment. Long enough for them to turn our home into theirs. All right, time for some spring cleaning. I've got to boot them all out. Care to join me?
With pleasure.
What now, you piece of filth? Reminds me of a piece of...
Yeah, almost like we never left Bergen.
Shit your pants already, you big...
Told you this place was no good. Told you, didn't I?
Geralt, he's level 5. He shouldn't be, like, stunned by his punch that long.
Leg it!
You could take out your sword and just kill them all, but not really worth it.
I'm pleased. That went well. Now we can treat each other like the gods ordained. Ages.
Hey, Zoltan. You look good.
Training plenty lately. What with the war on, no Mahakaman meat to be found, but Redanian lagers standing in just fine. You, though, you've withered a bit. Something worrying you?
Got some problems. Rather not burden you.
Fuck off, Geralt. Need to spill your guts to me now.
I'm looking for Ciri. I know she came to Novigrad. Might still be here.
You mean she's come back? I'll be damned. I wonder if I'd recognize her. How many years is it now? 6, 7? But what'd she be doing here?
Hiding, probably. She might be in danger.
See her in your dreams?
Couple times. Her and the Wild Hunt.
Oh, not good.
Not at all, but I know she came here and contacted Dandelion.
We've a wee problem then.
Where's Dandelion?
I'd like to know that myself. Maybe he could explain what the hell's going on. Not just barely returned, as you saw. Expecting to come home to a hot like a boar and some cold ale. What do you find instead? A shite storm. Dandelion gone, the tavern chock full of bums. Have no clue what happened.
Let's look around. Might find something that'll put us on his trail.
Prime idea. I say we start on the ground floor. It's where he sat and wrote.
Yes, what a lovely place Dandelion
From
has
the
here.
finest vineyards, every last one.
Who one knows that... Aha! A note from a grateful muse.
Reading someone else's letters.
My visage red and hot, I plunged into purest ecstasy, imbibing its nectar, your dexterous digits on my soul's yearning chords.
This the loot he got from the elves of Dol Blathanna.
Aye. Must have been in a great rush to leave it behind.
The faculty of Oxenford University is honored to grant Julian Alfred Pancratz, Viscount de Letonov, the title of Master of the Seven Liberal Arts.
Keep forgetting he's got that damn full name.
Hey, free mandrake root. And the stash. Don't really need to put anything in there. Maybe I'll put the Viper Steel Sword in there. Viper Silver Sword. Yes, of course, him.
Nose is too small.
Aye, and the sword's too big. By the by, is that how it's done? Killing a wyvern?
Technique's not quite right, but you gotta admit he's doing it with gusto. Annual balladry contest. Silver Laurel awarded to Master Dandelion.
Prince Hereward himself did the honors, and the feast afterwards, to celebrate the laureates. Dandelion taught the swine to yodel, and I... another time.
Good thing the bums didn't steal, like, the beer and the, you know, other stuff that's here. Like runes, knowing that you can sell runes for a decent amount. Alright, where's this letter? So I get through all the miscellaneous crap I found. Let's just see it. Let's get that done. Yep, that's exactly what he just read.
Hmm. 10 barrels of Toussaint Dry, 5 cases of sodden triple mead. Nothing here.
No, that's exactly what we're looking for. It's his planner.
Huh. Dandelion and planning? Good one. Besides, anything he wrote here probably had a special system. Chaos only he could ever decipher. Actually, in the past, sometimes not even that.
Give him a chance. Might not be that bad. Seems when he inherited this fine establishment, it came with some fine responsibilities. Bookkeeping among them. He also made a habit of noting down the times of his meetings, official and private. So, who'd he been seeing of late? Ah, here it is. Seems he's only been meeting women of late, the dog.
Not a bad idea. Dandelion's pretty loose-lipped. Might have blabbed something to a lady friend that'll put us on his trail.
That's what I'm counting on. We should divide these somehow. Perhaps... fuck it. I'll ask the lassies in my half, you interrogate the ones in yours. Suit you?
Zoltan, wait. This is in verse.
And you figure that's unnatural because...
Wonderful. Meet me back here when you're done. Share our findings.
Right you are. Need to do a wee bit of tidying before I go. Cannot stomach the idea of coming back to this mess. And you'd be wise to read your bit before you scurry off. If you need anything, I'll be next door.
Well, anyway, let's go back to looting. Because I think when you come back, you can't loot. Or there's nothing to loot. Oh, anyway. Stuff over here. Tricky. I think there'd be more bums in here. Considering you have 2 floors of places bums could live. Apparently there are dead rats up here. They look more like possums. Yep, those look like possums. Does the world of Witcher have possums? Who knows? Well, anyway. Steal all the things, because I can. The usual rule of RPGs, anything that's not nailed down, that won't get you in trouble. I mean, this is a pretty nice place. I mean, there's really no reason to abandon an awesome place like this. I mean, even in the crappy condition that this is in, I would buy this. If it was affordable. If I could afford it. Might as well heal myself while I'm going around like a jackass. Lots of Carnivog runestones. For whatever reason. Too bad I can't bust the door down. Oh well, we've looted what we can. We'll loot upstairs later.
It's a waste of words.
So let's go wander around Novigrad, looking for all of his ladies. Basically a whole series of quests involving his ladies. Let's talk to... Ooh, 400 experience points, damn.
Learned all the easy to find witches already. I could use them.
Alright, where is this one? Okay. That's the one I don't think I want to talk to yet. She's that way. Because this is the one I think we have to talk to. So this one, I think we should talk to first. Did one of them disappear? Oh, the talk to Zoltan disappeared. I think that reappears later.
Welcome.
I'm a friend of Dandelion's, looking for Elial.
You've come to the right spot. How might I be of service? Need something shortened? Patch your trousers, darn your socks.
You Elial?
Yes? Now pick your jaw up off the floor.
Sorry, I thought Elial was one of Dandelion's girlfriends.
Oh, so it's that. Wait here. Any better?
So you're...
Elial.
Did you and Dandelion... I mean... How did you two meet?
Yeah, do you really
I
want
met
to think
him
about
one night
that?
in a tavern. He was blind drunk.
What happened?
What do you think? We spoke.
That's it.
I'm not sure what you're getting at, but I should make one thing clear. Men don't interest me. Told him that as well. Luckily, Dandelion's an open-minded fellow. We had a lovely evening. He became a loyal customer afterwards.
What did you and Dandelion talk about? He asked about anything in particular?
Let me think. Had an ordinary chat, really. Although, indeed, he did keep asking about Kalkstein. If Dandelion and I hadn't laid our cards on the table at the start, I might have suspected he had a history with the alchemist. He spoke like a lovesick beau. In fact, he desperately wished to meet with him.
Kalkstein's in Novigrad? Wouldn't mind seeing him myself.
You're too late, I fear. The witch hunters nabbed him recently, burned him at the stake in Hierarch Square. But as he perished, ooh, the goings-on, impressive. Fiery beasts circled his pyre, then rose into the sky and exploded to form letters.
Really? What did they spell?
Radovid sucks flaccid cock.
Dandelion visit your shop often?
I tried many times to talk him into a decent doublet. Sadly, he'd only come in to get a button reaffixed or a hole patched.
When did you last see him?
Some time ago. He brought in one of Zoltan's jerkins, insisted I sew on an extra pocket. Odd as requests go, I had the distinct feeling he'd actually come to talk.
Thanks for your help, and nice to meet you.
I can help with much more. If you need new trousers or a vest, you know where to find me.
Yes. So now he is the only actual clothing merchant.
Come to look over my spring collection, perhaps?
Damn, 240 experience for that?
Glad to take a glance at what you got.
Of course, please do. If anything chafes or pinches, I can alter it on the spot at no charge. Once I'm done, it'll feel like you're wearing nothing at all.
Nothing at all. Nothing at all. I like the subtle jokes. Alright, so these I know are all quest items. And I will go ahead, since they don't weigh anything, I will just buy them all, and they're only one. I'm sure none of this will ever, you know, have a reason. You can buy shirts from him to help craft some of the higher level armors. And you can play him in Gwent. But I'm not going to play him in Gwent. But what you can do with the masks, however... Hopefully it's still available. There's some things I haven't read. The night thing. Words from Hammond. Let's put it right there. Yes. Now Geralt can be the Birdman. Let's talk to Molly. Rosa van Artra is rather interesting. Actually, what I should do... Get my white Raffords back, because I know at some point soon I'm going to need it. Oh, it's one of the bums. Those guys will always try to talk to you, the bums, once you know the King of Thieves, or King of Beggars. He's not fucking Robin Hood.
killer. I wonder if he pays taxes.
Nah. Taxes are for chumps. Not really. I like taxes. I don't want to go fix roads.
This Baronet's La Vallette's villa.
Shouldn't interest you. The Baroness don't mingle with just anyone.
Don't worry. I'm here to see your chambermaid, Molly.
Out of the way. Baroness is riding out. Be gone.
Geralt of Rivia at my doorstep? Surely this is no chance encounter?
Greetings, Baroness. Greetings, General. You're right. I'm here for a reason.
There's no mistaking you. For etiquette's sake, Mary Louisa La Valette, an Imperial General and a Witcher meet, and know each other. Surprising.
Yeah, we had an opportunity to, talk when the Emperor summoned me to Vizima.
Had you run afoul of Var Emrys? No. You'd be long dead if that were so. It seems, then, that you share some interests. But I shan't question you out of doors. Will you accept my invitation? Tell me what brings you here.
Looking for a girl named Molly. Heard she works here.
My maidservant. I'm afraid she's currently at the home of my dear friend Patricia Vegelbud.
Perhaps Geralt could accompany us. He could speak with Molly at the races.
Is that
That's weird.
something you'd consider, Witcher? Care to partake of some sophisticated diversion?
Well, if Molly will be there.
On our way, then.
Okay. Yeah, your horse didn't have a tail, Geralt. It's a pretty awesome house. Also, if you don't take that, you don't get that great view of Novigrad. So it's well worth seeing. Plus, it's a free trip, and I really don't want to wait, go to a post, and travel all the way there. It's kind of ridiculous. Plus, I get to go to the Vegelbud Estates, which is a great setting piece, and you get to go there, I think, 3 times, I want to say? Oh, I feel better.
We've arrived.
My father owned a similar estate in Bruges. As a young girl, I'd travel there often to ride.
Shall we look at the horses? Do you like horses, Geralt?
I guess so. Called every horse I've had Roach.
The grey mare is Cantarella, sired by Cahir, the champion from Vol.
Gray's a nice color. For horses, too.
My coin's on the Black Stallion, Nemrod, purest Nilfgaardian stock.
Surprised it didn't salute you, General. Seem to know your horses.
No is not the word. Morvran's a true expert.
I find them to be far more honest than men. Must say, I'm curious how you manage in the saddle, Witcher.
Mostly just try to stay in it.
What would you say to a little race?
Not what I came here for.
Don't make me beg, Witcher. Tell you what, win, and I shall give you my finest saddle, made in Nilfgaard proper of beautifully tanned leather.
Why not? Wouldn't mind seeing if your knowledge of horses translates into riding skills.
Well said. So, which steed do you choose, Witcher?
Heard tales of Zeracanian horses. I'll ride the bay.
I'll not ride with you, but I shall bet on a steed. Nemrod will win, no matter the rider.
Cantarella for me, then. I see no point in delaying this. Let's begin.
Yeah, I'd take a Zeracanian horse. A desert horse, or like a steppe horse, yeah, I'd take that any day of the week. Yep. Bye.
Don't spare the horse!
Actually, I am. Because now I can pretty much do the rest of the course without having to get out of run. Hey, wheat fields.
I adore the speed, the rush of air.
On run.
What a thrill! A beautiful victory.
Thanks.
Horse races are
One
boring.
for whom every horse is a roach. You carry yourself exquisitely in the saddle. My congratulations. That is yours.
Oh, wow. I'll
Now,
make sure
could
to
I
throw it
talk to
away.
your chambermaid, milady?
Ah, yes, Molly. That is why you came here after all. The portly young woman. That's her.
Speak for
Portly.
her. And you must find us when you're ready to return to Novigrad. We'd be delighted to join you for the journey.
What's weird is, in this kind of era, heavyset women would be more preferred.
Kay Suek.
I'm Molly, my lord. Wish to see me?
Call me Geralt.
Geralt! That Geralt! The one Dandelion's rescued time and time again!
That's right. Except it's the other way around. I'm always saving him.
Mean to say it weren't Dandelion saved you in Flotsam by severing your noose with an arrow from 100 paces?
What? Dandelion couldn't. Never mind. Any idea where our master archer might be at the moment?
No. Sadly, I haven't got a clue. We've not seen each other in ages. The Baroness don't approve of our acquaintance. Says Dandelion's a good-for-nothing layabout. Can you imagine?
Yeah, somebody with a liberal arts degree being a layabout.
Or maybe his sister could help you. Such a nice girl.
You do realize Dandelion doesn't have a sister.
Sure he does. Saw him himself. Funny, she don't look like him at all. Blonde, for starters. Maybe they've different fathers.
Mm-hmm. Different mothers, too.
Maybe. But you could see he cares for her. Looks after her. The way he carried her packages and...
Know where I can find her, Dandelion's sister?
I know. Whenever I asked Dandelion when we'd visit her, he'd grow all quiet and then change the subject.
Girl, you're a little dense about who this is.
Any chance you remember your last conversation with Dandelion?
Of course. He came to borrow some coin for a barge.
What? Why do you need a barge?
To take me on a romantic cruise of the canals by the light of the moon.
I'm gonna borrow your money to take you on
and that
a...
wine with the bubbles. Sing me arias. But I've not seen him since.
Nothing's more romantic than when, you know, your lover borrows money from you to take you out on a trip. That's kind of ridiculous.
Thanks, Molly.
Wait. Before you go, I've got a request. Dandelion told me once he'd show me his etchings, but he never did. I'd so like to see them.
Won't be too hard to convince him. He loves showing off those etchings to anyone he can.
Oh, that's wonderful! Thanks. And good luck to you on your search.
I think that's probably a joke on banging her. The hell? Someone else I can talk to? Well, that was a thing, Geralt.
Ah, Shall we return together?
Gladly. It's a long way to Novigrad. Road ought to seem shorter with some company.
I'd say the same. Well then, let's go.
It's nice that you take me back, dude. That's take me there and back. Always good. Although you think being a general, you think he'd go with like a whole legion everywhere he went. I mean, just saying, or at least like a small unit of bodyguards.
And here we are. Thank you for your company.
Likewise. See ya.
Alright, let's go ahead and change. Yeah, oh, thanks to the superior riding saddle. Let's be creepy for a little bit.
Ah, Geralt. What can I do for you?
Big changes afoot in the Empire.
You've no notion? The Emperor summoned you. He only ever summons with reason. It's clear he seeks his daughter.
You know a lot.
I must. I am my father's son.
What's your father got to do with this?
He is close to the Emperor and knows the opposition. Knows they press for abdication. Ceding the throne to Cyrilla, it's the best the Emperor can do. But, as is known, an Empress needs an Emperor at her side. My father will ensure the right man is chosen.
Farewell.
Alright, let's go to Rosa von Atra, since I don't think she's far from here. Yeah,
I've
she's
heard
here.
ballads about you. I take the pains all the way to the garden.
Or did you catch him?
No luck. Driving in slippery the bugger as quick as a tomcat. Scrambled out the hole in the back.
Look!
Sounds like you might have been an acrobat.
Maybe so. Both misses are fond of freaks.
So, what's it gonna be?
Alright, I should probably save. I haven't saved in a while. That's the problem with these talk dialogue things. You get, like, surprised by something and suddenly you're dead. Like, not jumping there or, you know, surprise cliff.
Interesting.
Yes. Should be something else to steal around here. I think if you loop around this way. Remember, there's something else you steal.
Men like me, whole town's going on about it. So no point playing hard to get, sugar puss.
It's Lady var Atrid. Who are you? Why are you here? Answer this instant or I'll summon the guards.
Sorry to sneak in, miss. I'm Geralt, a friend of the bard Dandelion.
Geralt of Rivia? The famed witcher of the ballads?
What are you doing here, vagrant? How'd you get in? I let no one in the front, my lady. I swear it on the great sun.
Not a word. I'll handle this.
Hold your tongue, sir. This is Frederick Francis de Bergerac, my new swordplay instructor, correct? Show him to the training room. I shall join him shortly.
Alright, now we need a mask change, because this one's too creepy to keep up. Let's be a little wolf for a little while. I know there's another mask later.
Won't you realise what you've got yourself into?
Hope so too.
Miss Rose has got a downright beastly temper. Shows no mercy once she grips a sword.
Have a drift of it. Grab a wooden one. Take care not to hurt the little miss. Learn the ambassador's ire.
Follow me.
You're my new instructor. Well, Papa clearly went out of his way this time. Wood, to start with. I must know your worth.
Uh-huh.
Damn it! Well fought. You're much better than the last one.
I'm not actually your swordplay instructor.
Really? Then who are you? And how on earth did you get in?
Am I imagining things? Didn't we just have this conversation in the garden?
Garden? Yes, yes. In the garden. So, what was it you said? Why are you here?
Before I ask, gotta admit, you do pretty well with a sword. One pointer. Don't expose your left flank when you dodge.
Oh, I know. Terrible habit. Can't seem to get rid of it. I'd hoped to find someone in Novigrad who could help me to do so. But don't you dare try to dazzle me with advice. Already admitted you're not here to give me lessons.
Came to ask about your rhetoric tutor, Dandelion.
Rhetoric tutor? Good one. That is why Papa hired him, but not at all what the bard had in mind. He mostly played his lute and sang for us. I believe he thought he was wooing.
Mean he wasn't? But you had some sort of relationship.
If you call him chasing after me a relationship. Even so, there was nothing between us. Seems my sisters had a bit of fun at our expense. But enough chatter. Stand and fight. I demand a rematch.
She's a feisty one. Oh.
two swords when you can barely handle one?
Come on, come closer.
Damn it! Well, if you're not an instructor, you should certainly be one. Fancy giving me a few private lessons?
Can't rightly refuse a request from a lady.
What are you two lovebirds whispering about? You asked about my relationship with Dandelion? Well, here's the mix-up's mastermind, Edna var Atra, the greatest mischief maker north or south of the Yaruga.
Hang on. So it was you in the garden.
Of course it was me. Why, did Rosa try to play you for a fool? Don't be mad. We've done this since we were children. People have always mistaken us for one another.
Take it, Dandelion did too.
On occasion, yes. But then Rosa would quickly set him straight. If you'd shut your catty mouth for a moment, dear little sister, I could explain. Edna sent Dandelion some love letters. She signed my name. Conceited as he is, naturally he fell for it. I was left to repel the aging bard's advances.
Aging
Rosa,
bard.
I had the best of intentions, you know that. I felt you needed help taking the first step. You blushed every time you sang a ballad. He'll next sing at your funeral if you don't stop it right now.
Quiet.
Ooh, now that's a mentor. Strong and decisive. Perhaps it's time I took up swordplay.
Listen, I just want to know one thing. Either of you seen Dandelion lately?
Edna might have. I certainly have not. My dear sister, I would never spend time alone with a man for whom you burn with a secret passion. Burn with passion? For one who incessantly praises another woman's talents? Afraid I've more sense than that.
Bet sophisticated young ladies like you know a bunch about politics.
We've picked up a few things. What would you like to know?
Emperor continuing to push north. Courtiers must be ecstatic.
His confidants must be. But Papa says that's not likely to last much longer.
Why not?
Papa says the war's disrupting trade, and people are tired of financing the Emperor's adventures.
Wonder how the war's going. Any outcome looming?
Papa says much depends on Radovid, and on who captures Novigrad first.
What's Novigrad got to do with it? Free city. Never taken sides. Always stayed out of conflicts.
Oh, even children know Novigrad's home to the world's largest fleet. And they say the city's treasury's bursting with enough to equip 2 armies.
Changing subjects.
Just to get that little side piece in there.
Dandelion act any different lately? Notice anything strange?
Strange? Not really. It's no use, Geralt. She's so enamored she'd hardly notice if he turned into a werewolf. Edna, what? You needn't pretend he followed convention. Remember when he took us to the cemetery?
Rhetoric lessons in a cemetery. Unusual even for Dandelion.
We set out to visit the graves of celebrated Oxenford professors. He ended up quizzing us about Margrave Henkel.
Who?
Eccentric old coot. Died recently. He'd apparently been an important and generous patron of the arts as a young man.
Who,
I believe she's a poetess, Trebaritz. Very skilled and exceptionally talented, of course. But who knows? The bard might have invented her just to make us jealous. Pitiful chorister. I'd say it worked. You've gone all red in the face just talking about it. Your face will be red when I scratch your eyes out.
As bad as I feel, those two fighting is kind of hot. I'm not gonna lie.
Been a pleasure, but I've got stuff to take care of.
Exceedingly nice to meet you. Please come again.
When I was younger, I dated,
Can I expect any more lessons in future?
she had like a sister who was like barely a year older than her, and I was dating the younger sister at the time, and those two like constantly exploded at each other like that, and they were both like really like that, and it was really it was hot, but at the same time she was way too volatile, and it had to end because that was a little too much, because she wanted to pick a fight about everything and flew off the handle so quickly. Both of them did. Tempers, never good.
Awfully convincing, miss. Wonder where you learned it. Name the time and place.
House here, tomorrow. Same time as today.
See you then.
See you, Master Witcher.
Sweet. Alright. Well, anyway, let's take off the mask. We don't really need that anymore. And we don't really need... this does open up now. Yes. Oh, yes. Feel that extra health. Let's see. Because, yeah, it gives me plus 300 vitality. It's a pretty good deal. Although I wish these would give bigger bonuses. Like, I get, like, these two mixing gives bigger bonuses, but I don't know. I wish it gave you a little bit more. So I have 1 point available. Not really helpful. Yeah, there's not much we can really do with one singular point. Can't get this. All my other skills that I ideally want are already done. This is the only other one I'd want, but I only have 9 points in, and I need 18. So, I mean... I mean, a far-reaching Ard might be good. It might be worth it to get Puppet just because, but... I don't know if it's really worth it. I tried it last time and it really didn't do much. Like, most of the time they just get killed because it's like big groups of people, so I'm either like chopping through people or they get possessed, but it's only for a short time. So it's like you kind of have to like sneak in, possess them, run back, let them all fight each other, then come back. Like, it's, and you're still getting shot at by arrows and stuff. So it's like, I don't know, it's more of a pain. Let's see. Because I need 3 skills for this anyway. Which might be good to work down this tree, because I never did the oil. That one's dumb. That was nice for extra bombs. See, that's like probably like the best one, but I don't want either of these. I mean, that would only give me like 10 points. So it's like, whatever. And it's only when activated, too. Let's see. It might be worth just getting this one, because it's enough points for me to get down to this one. But then I need 20 for this one anyway, so not even worth it. Also have to say, this is not really worth it at all. The Quen Discharge. This one is worth it. So I might spend points into this tree. I mean, it's 18 points though. This is really good. But you need 30 points. I mean, I already have 13 in it, so I don't see why that is so bad. I might take arrows off. And put, like, crushing blows on there. But I almost never use them, so it's eh. Whirl is worthless. Stupid. See, I just don't want any of this. This is all worthless to me. I just want that. And all the rest of this is worthless to me. So, it's not really worth it to go out of my way to get that. I only want this. Let's just get Puppet. Why not?
Another drifter in from Temeria.
Actually, I think we have to go out the front.
Another drifter in from Temeria.
On my way. Jeez. You can also loot the house. It's not suggested because the guards have a tendency to get pissed off.
Yes,
Oh! It's gotten so I'm afraid to see the surgeon. Never know when they'll accuse him of witchcraft.
As you can see, my health regenerates much slower. Well, anyway. And then wait another hour.
One false move and you will. None of your kind will get in here on my watch.
Because I don't know if it actually...
Case-Wex.
Because I think this quest just, like, doesn't do anything. Okay. Last time I tried that and I don't think I got anything.
Greetings. You here for a specific reason?
Got a meeting with Rosa. A fencing lesson.
Geralt of Rivia, yes? Miss Rosa stepped out for a walk. Near Temple Bridge, she said. She asked that you join her.
Guess it's gonna be an interesting lesson. Thanks.
Yep. I'm gonna try the alternate of this quest, if only because it's strange. Like, I don't know how to gauge this quest. No, wait, I definitely did do this. Because I think I know what happens. Maybe I'm just misremembering. I misremember talking to the guard. I mean, it's not really a memorable part. What do you... Yeah, run from the eternal fire. That's a good idea. Okay, that was weird. Okay, why did you have me walk around all this huge loop instead of just walking, you know, straight? Yeah, I order you to stop talking to me. But we'll save before we get to her. Perfect weather to sit by a fire due to it's raining.
Ooh. Oi there.
Nilfgaardian regiment always accompany you on your walks?
Always. Papa's orders. It's for your protection, Rosa dear. People here hate us. Why? What have I done to them? But enough about that. Soldier, you may leave.
But His Excellency Ambassador Var Atra said that...
And this excellency is telling you otherwise. Do you not recognize him? This is Geralt of Rivia, the best swordsman the North has ever seen. I'm safe with him. Now march off, quickly. Left, right, Finally. Let's go, Geralt. I've something I wish to show you.
We were supposed to train, not go for a walk.
I know, Geralt. Now stop harping on about it and let's go.
Yep. If you say the other option, she's like, no, what are you talking about? We're just going to have lessons somewhere else. There's really no way to win with her. I mean, come on now.
Here. You see, I thought that instead of training in a dank old cellar, we'd move around in the open air. A duel on a bridge, like in the novels. Now draw your sword.
Only got my steel and silver swords. We should be fighting with practice weapons.
We should, but you of all people ought to know. There's much more fun in doing things you shouldn't.
If that's what the lady wishes. Just don't want to see anyone crying later.
I've a hanky for you, just in case. On guard!
Yeah, she'll always come in for a quick shot.
Ha! Be grateful I'm no Bruxa or Alp, else
Yeah.
you would be dead already.
Well done. Actually is something of a Bruxa in the way you fight.
Perhaps I should have them call me that. The Black Bruxa? Black because, you know, Nilfgaard.
Alright, what's next?
We should return. Just forgive me, Geralt. I know this might sound awkward, but would you mind turning around for a moment? My corset's shifted. It's pinching me terribly.
I can understand a woman wanting to look pretty, but fighting in a corset, it slows you. Rosa? Shit, she ran off. Anything happens to her, Var Atra will kill me. Need to find her.
Well, anyway, we're loading anyway. Because I don't want to lose that kind of health. No. Right, so I think we have this checkpoint. Yeah, but what?
Triss could not help Geralt, yet she did direct him to Corrine Tilly, an Oniromancer and an expert at finding the lost and the missing. Guided by Corrine Tilly, the Witcher had a dream. In it, Ciri and I, the bard Dandelion, were reunited. Geralt now knew that to find Ciri, he would first need to find his dear old friend.
I've never seen that picture. I guess they added a few more quest pictures, because I definitely did that and did not get that one. I also need to stop pulling at my microphone. The cord's all twisted. It's annoying. So I should check something real quick while I'm waiting for this. Hopefully it doesn't screw up my cast, which it shouldn't. Okay, good. Just give me 2 more seconds. I didn't expect it to actually load that fast, so... We can also see the other one. Okay, good. I was just checking on something.
Novka.
Always. And this...
You're using me. Don't like it one bit.
And I don't like lacy frills and Redanian novels, but you don't hear me complaining. Now follow me.
Spicy. I like spicy, but it's crazy most of the time. There's a time and a place for spicing about. Look at the time!
Here. You see, I thought that instead of training in a dank old cellar, we'd move around in the open air. A duel on a bridge. Like in the... We should.
If that's what the late...
Yeah.
You all right?
Yes. The only thing you've really hurt is my pride.
By the way, how'd you get interested in fencing?
I was bored. I've no friends here. Papa keeps me on a short lead. It's banquet after banquet after banquet. I detest banquets.
Boring conversations, terrible food, weak booze.
Exactly. At least with a sword in hand, I can have some fun. You know, blow off steam.
All right, what's next?
We should return. Just forgive me, Geralt.
I can understand a woman wanting to look pretty, but fighting in a corset, it slows you. Rosa? Shit, she ran off. Anything happened?
Yep.
Can't be far.
Come on, she's gotta have like perfume or something. But nope, footprints.
Got my eye on you, one.
I've got my U on your eye. So shit up. I should probably save again here because I don't know what the other option goes to.
Far from home, aren't you, sweetie? And there's no telling if you'll ever get back.
She's Ambassador Varatra's daughter. She's got diplomatic immunity.
I don't really understand the shite you're saying. Though it's clear you love your black ones.
It's no surprise, Lucas. Witches are drawn to monsters, just the way things are. But this beastie... we will send the word ourselves.
Let me rephrase. Put it in words you'll understand. Piss off.
Well, it's not just black ones who tell us what to do. It's witches as well. Too bad I listened to neither. Get him, Lucas!
Because I know she gets angry if you just let them piss off.
Understand now why your father insists soldiers follow you around?
So they can save me, as you did.
No, so you won't need saving to begin with. Rosa, those humans died because of you.
What of it? Do you expect me to shed a tear? Observe a minute of silence? They were dregs. They got what they deserved.
Yeah, I guess everything leads to this.
Lesson's over. Remember what you've learned today. Looks like you'll be using that sword often.
It's beyond me, Geralt. I don't understand you. Why concern yourself with the fate of two drunkards? The world would be a better place without...
You should go home now. And take the shortest, not the scenic route.
I understand. Farewell, Geralt. And good luck on the path.
Yeah, that gives you like no experience points. Yeah, let's do the checkpoint. Yay, loading screen again. At least I get to hear it all without my microphone coming out.
Wounded and tired, Ciri.
And of course it gives me a different one.
Some peasants found her and took her to
Dicks.
the Baron, Felon's self-appointed ruler.
I guess they rotate
The warlord
them?
took the young woman in, had her nursed back to health, then sent her on her way to Novigrad.
Apparently there's no sound.
Far from home, aren't you, sweetie?
She's
Yeah, we already saw
It's
this.
I believe you've offended the young lady. Now apologize as nicely as you can.
Forgive me, milady. I am sorry.
Your turn. Be nice like your friend. Bow low, and go be a patriot somewhere else.
But he didn't apologize.
Lucas and Kolb. I shall remember those names. And when the Emperor takes Novigrad, I will find them and have them pay.
Easy. Didn't hurt you in the end.
They raised their hand against me. That's enough to have that hand lopped off.
And you wonder why the locals hate Nilfgaard.
I thought you were different from other Nordlings. That you understand us, our sense of justice. I see I was wrong.
You should go home now. And take the
Yep.
I understand. Farewell, Geralt. And good luck on the path.
Yep, there's no way to complete that. At least I got 60 experience points instead. That's a lot better. So I guess talking to Zoltan in the beginning might give you something extra. But I think you talk to him later anyway, so when everything gets back together. So I think it's just a no for right now.
Damn mages.
There must be order.
What is it, Grey Boy? Looking for adventure?
Oh!
Excuse me. I'm looking for Marabella.
I am she. Wait outside. Class is in session.
I'll wait.
It won't take long. It turns out he'll not come after all. Why not? A rat bit him, and he's caught a fever.
Mom! Where'd you get Where are ya?
Hurt him much?
Will he die?
Don't die from rats, stupid.
Yes, you do. Just the other day I saw a witch hunter tell a man, "You rat," and then he killed him.
Liar. That's enough. We're done for the day. Gather your things and go home.
Wonder if the rat catcher will get well.
Like it's not.
Hey,
How do you know?
kids, I know where there's a place where you can get candy. It's a little trail.
This one's good. My mummy says hello.
Yeah, your mom does say hello.
Now can we talk?
Yes. What do you want?
I know you saw Dandelion recently.
Oh, yes. Longest afternoon of my life.
He read you his poems.
No. We perused the illustrated guide to fungi.
Maybe... No. Won't even try to guess why he wanted to do that.
Mold. That was his interest. When his hand abandoned my knee to point at a figure of penicillium, I knew the fire between us had died. Permanently.
See Dandelion after the fungus incident?
No. I even considered granting him another chance. His heart of hearts is pure gold. He simply needs a bit more discipline in his life. But he never came back to see me. So I thought if it's done, it's done.
See Dandelion?
No, but he never came.
Thanks for your help. Farewell.
Oh, love that experience for doing almost nothing. That's why I like Novigrad. You really don't have to do much to get a lot of experience. I mean, there are other ways to get larger chunks of experience, but at this point, experience is slow. Levels will take a while. What the hell?
Geralt of Rivia, Witcher. White Wolf, they call you?
You stand accused of offending religious sentiment. We've orders to take you in for interrogation. Surrender your weapons.
Over my dead body.
Told you we wouldn't fool him. Well, you're due a beating. It'll just be more of a challenge.
Remember the preacher who spoke of witches and witchers?
Ah.
A man you humiliated before his faithful. He asked that we administer a sacrament on his behalf. Your last rites.
Yep. When you can't prove something intellectually, have them killed. Oh, nice! Except his helmet disappeared. That was pretty cool. That was one of the new finishers. Yeah, thanks for the stuff, you chumps. Oh, that's 2 less witch hunters to have to deal with. Seriously though, if I were Geralt, I would just have a whole bunch of people storm the Eternal Fire and just burn the temple to the ground. I mean, that seems like the rational solution. I mean, if they're out there killing non-humans and doing stuff like that, you know, it'd be one of those times to show them.
Hey, you! Yes, you! You got water on the brain?
Oh, thought somebody was yelling about a quest. Speaking of which, where was that other quest that I couldn't do? I might try to do that now. Thought it was like over here. Like right there. I think it's that house. Maybe we'll swim over and go see if I can still do that quest or if it's considered failed.
I will get you every last copper. With interest. Give me a week, please.
Horson's no banker. He's an honest man. You pay on time, you get protection. You don't pay.
Help!
What you hollering for, stupid wench? What are you hoping for? A knight in shining armour?
Close enough.
Keep out of this, Greyhead, not your concern.
Take this coin and leave.
That ain't how it works. Vespula's to pay or be taught a lesson.
Already given her a verbal reprimand. Now go, before I teach you a lesson.
Come on. Gold's gold.
Don't worry, she won't have to deal with it for much longer.
To think there are men who'll help a stranger out of the kindness of their hearts.
Not entirely out of kindness, and you're not entirely a stranger.
What are you? Oh, I know you. You're that witcher took Dandelion out whoring. Gerald, right?
Not Gerald. Geralt.
Oh. Dreadful sorry.
Explain something if you don't mind. You say I took Dandelion out whoring.
So he said. Claimed I was his one and only. But he fell in with the wrong folk. You and that dwarf who always looks like a cow licked him. Said you two were a bad example. Wine, women.
Song. He picked that habit up from us too? Gotta have a word with him. What do you think? Where could Dandelion be?
Probably out whoring. That horse pheasant. That lying scoundrel.
Ouch. What did he do to get your goat?
Same thing as ever. Prize bullshitter came back, saying it was till death do we part this time. And no more than a week passed before I spotted him in Harbourside, strolling with some trollop on his arm. 'Twas the last straw. All those questions about the washerwomen at the bathhouse, then this. I beat him black and blue and threw him out on his ear.
This woman he was with in the harbor. Who was she?
Claimed she was his niece from Kovir. Ha! Horvir, more likely. Corset so tight her eyes were popping out her head. His too, come to think of it. An artist or a whore. Doesn't much matter as they're one in the same.
An artist?
Or a whore.
Apparently Dandelion was seeing a Troberitz. A blonde, most likely.
That's the one. Wait, what was that name? Calanetta. Sounds like an artist, a foreigner and a whore. 3 in 1.
Dandelion ask you about other washerwomen? Not terribly subtle even for him.
Maybe he likes some sudsy.
Ah, Maybe. But what did he ask about, exactly?
Oh, this and that, really. What's it like at the bathhouse? Have I got any friends there? What are their working hours? I don't know. Maybe he's looking to hire one for his tavern. Maybe I got all in a huff for no reason.
Thanks for your help. Listen, when I find Dandelion, anything I should tell him?
No. I mean, tell him he's a two-faced snake, but it would be nice if he dropped by.
Yeah, so... Seems like he's doing more than dipping his wick. Thought it was over here. Maybe because I didn't save him, that's what happened. Maybe it's over here. Yeah, I think it was across the river. And I should probably put on... Oh yeah, I can't do it while swimming. There we go. Drink some more water, girl. Water's good for what might ail you.
Yeah, right.
Even the rain smells like piss in this town.
It's over here. Yeah.
Must have burst.
Hopefully he's not dead. Hopefully it's not like a time.
Starving in this evening, though. They eat all sorts.
I thought it was near here. Maybe it's just time of day or something, or like a one time only. I don't know. Maybe it's further over. Or it's not going to happen because I'm looking for it.
A real rogue you must be.
You flee to Maria too? You don't look well.
Could have sworn it was in one of these.
Hey, Maxie. Are you certain this is the corridor?
That's a lot of cats. Julia Kenson's diary. What the hell is this? Finding all this new weird stuff. I don't know what it is. Elven treasure hoard. Okay. Okay, so that's talking about the cat guy. But I already took care of him. You're dressed rather fancy for being here. I mean, granted you are an elf, but still. Strange. Thought it was like this house. Very strange. Ah, here we go. Let's handle this.
Piss off, vagrant. Nothing for you here. Leave
now. I swear, you're worse than door-to-door peddlers.
Leave, Witcher, or I'll find some iron jewelry for you too.
Help me! They'll burn me! Burn me alive! I've done nothing!
Nothing? Nothing? Who concocted those poisonous potions?
That was a long fast.
Oh, we'll make...
Mummy!
Can't allow this.
No one's asking your mind, mutant.
Still think you'll listen?
To me! At... Yeah!
Okay.
Thank
he
you.
did a lot more damage this time.
If you hadn't intervened, they would have killed me. And Louisa and the boy, I tremble at the thought.
Triss Merigold. Find her. Might be able to help you.
I hope so. Take this. I must abandon magic for good. You might still find use for it. Perhaps the next time you encounter mage hunters.
Yeah. Something tells me it won't be long. Farewell.
Yeah, you think if you're in a city with witch hunters, the best thing you could do is kind of band together. Stupid candles. It's a cool effect, but holy god is it annoying. I mean, it's helpful in some places you can ignite torches to find stuff, but not that useful. Because I kind of wonder if you can save enough people to take on the guild or the Church of Eternal Fire. Because ultimately, with the mark you leave on the world at the end of this game, or don't, depending on what you do, I would really like to see what, if there was a way you could destroy the Eternal Fire. I haven't spoiled all the endings for myself. I mean, there's, what, like 36 endings, 37 endings, with little bits in between.
Ah, you're back. You met Poppy? She ought to start talking any day now.
Zoltan, venture to say a mage would have trouble turning that owl into a parrot.
Sure you know me that well. Mark my words, she'll be playing Quint in no time. But we were to talk about Dandelion. So, how'd you do? Learn much?
Tell me what you've got first.
A few bruises and a torn doublet. Otherwise, not much I note. He wasn't staying with any of them. I've not seen hide nor hair of him in ages. All I learned was a few of Dandelion's pickup lines. Dubious worth.
You can hear them, but they're not that good.
I might have something better.
It's not all that humorous.
Let's have at it.
Women on my list hadn't seen Dandelion in a while. All claimed he had been acting strange. Also mentioned he'd been seeing someone else. Thing is, Mystery Woman wasn't on my list.
What's she supposedly like, this lass?
Blonde, from Kovir. A Troberitz, apparently, named Kalanetta or something like that.
That makes it clear as crystal. It's Priscilla. Aye. Must be her.
I'm falling all over myself here.
Who's this Priscilla?
A Troberitz, like you said. Quite popular of late. Picture Dandelion with a pair of tits, and you've got the general idea.
Interesting image. So how'd Dandelion handle meeting his female double?
I think he fell in love.
What can I say? Could be he finally met his match.
She's his match, all right. Maybe more. Laddie's head's on fire. Lassie's got him whirling.
All right. Guess we gotta talk to her.
Priscilla works for the Mummers troupe. Reynard and the Foxen. Whenever they're in town, she performs nightly at the Kingfisher.
Mean we've been sentenced to an evening of poetry?
Must you always? This'll be true poetry, Geralt. You'll see.
Zoltan.
Get out.
Saw burning pyres when I arrived in Novigrad.
Yes. Felicia Corey, a sorceress that was. The crowd came for the other burned that day. And Doppler, crafty wee bugger who'd spent years masquerading as Chappelle, commander of the Temple Guard. It was Caleb Menge who exposed him, executed him, and promptly took his post.
Met that Doppler years ago, just after he'd assumed Chappelle's identity and form. Wasn't all that surprised when the Church of the Eternal Fire turned Toller into freaks, opened up a bit to magic and mages.
Well, that's all changed now. Every mage who came here seeking refuge is now caught in a trap.
Nice talking to you, Zoltan. See you later.
Yes. So, what time is it? I should probably check. Because I don't know how much more time I have. Not too much. I'm ending early because I have a lot of things that I try to get done during the day. So I'm thinking, since we don't have much time, let's instead... go do this instead. Since there's not much time... where is it? Iron Maiden. Let's go do Iron Maiden. This is the Fighting Women episode. So back to Skellige. Just down here in Faroe.
As Yennefer of Vengerberg told it, there's
And
been
I will
a
be
massive
right back.
explosion in Skellige. Related to Ciri's reappearance, it had destroyed a vast swath of forest. Geralt set out for the Isles to join the sorcerers and seek further clues of Ciri's whereabouts.
Alright. So we're here. Everything's loaded. Let's go. Let's put on Quen. Quen is my safety net, and here is where you need a safety net. I also hate making my casts shorter. It's just, this is such a long week. And there's a lot of stuff that I've been slacking off on. And last week's later, you know, that helps. But I actually have to finish uploading all of these to YouTube, so that's why there was a delay for anyone who's watching. Although you're probably watching like a year from now, so who knows? We shall see. I was gonna say fuck your trail, but falling off a cliff is probably not healthy. Alright, looks like we've got some airborne jerks. So let's take them out. Maybe we'll get some Areni eyes. The moon looks nice. And yeah, we still got some breath to spare. Good. Actually, no. I don't want to kill you underwater. Come on. Seashell, Lock of Lamia hair. That is none of the things I want. Geralt. Let's just drink this now. Put on some Quen, because the poisoning, I'm pretty sure, is what's killing me. Yeah, the window for actually hitting them while they're on the ground like that is very short. Come on. You gotta be kidding me. Come on. Yeah, if you can hit him at the right timing in the air, however, you can... No, not what I wanted to do. Here, safe in my bubble. That one actually hit me. Need a little more than... There we go. There we go, thank you. There we go, actually got one. There's something that helps you a lot more later with dealing with echidnas and sirens, but I'm not going to get that just yet. I have other stuff I need to do first. Monster liver, that's pretty nice. Come on, give me better loots than this. I know you can do better than this. Also, I think I need to clear stuff off my system. Goddamn cheap-ass echidnas. They do drop Arenia eyes every once in a while. Not very often, though. Which is weird, because they're not technically Arenias. Although I think echidnas are stronger than Arenias. Arenias are pretty weak. But most of them you fight in the water, which is, like, annoying, because you don't get anything from them. The few ones you can fight on land, or get from a nest... such a good job. It's the little moments in games like these that are nice. Keep chugging that water, Geralt. You're gonna have to pee like nobody's business. Also, you're gonna need it. Okay, Geralt, why is the camera... Uh-oh.